Hey everyone, Technomentary here with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to compare the new iPhone 16 Pro with the iPhone 12 Pro that was released back in 2020 of October. Now it's been 4 years since the release of the 12 Pro to the 16 Pro, and a lot has changed. So in this video, we're going to talk about the main differences between these two devices and if it's worth upgrading if you do decide to upgrade. So let's get started here. So both of the phones I have right here on my hand here. As you'll notice here, a lot has changed. Right up the top here, I have the 16 Pro in the black color, and then the gold color 12 Pro. As you can see here, though, these are the Pro line up here. At the top, you'll see the difference in terms of their body shape. The 16 Pro is a 3-inch display versus a 6.1 inch on your 12 Pro here. Now, other things you'll notice here you have is the dynamic island versus a top notch on the iPhone 12 Pro here, and then of course the bezels you can see are skinnier now. And then if we take a look in the back here, you'll see some things that have changed as well. In the back here is some of the design feature here. You'll notice the cameras on the 16 Pro are much bigger compared to the 12 Pro, which are smaller. I think I honestly like the 12 cameras. Again, it's a personal preference. Of course, the colors have changed here. Now, body-wise, not a lot has changed. Some features of the phone that did change are going to be your action button on the 16 Pro versus the ring or silent button, which I think still is better option than the action button, but the action button does let you customize certain things. In terms of charging port, you'll notice there's a difference. You have the USB-C now on the 16 Pro versus Lightning on your iPhone 16 Pro. So here you have the Lightning on the 12 Pro, and then the camera button that's available here, it's not available on the 12 Pro, which allows you to activate the camera on any other apps as well. And then with the 12 Pro, the advantage here I think is a physical SIM. A lot of people still prefer a physical SIM, although eSIM works similarly the same, but you have the physical SIM slot, which is not available on the US model on the 16 Pro. So there's going to be the differences between it, and the build and the body. You might not notice it, but this is titanium build and then stainless steel build of this body as well. Now, built into this are the chip of A18 Pro on the 16 Pro versus A14 Bionic, which is of course, 4 generational difference in this chipset. So the iPhone 16 Pro you expect is much faster when it comes to computing, doing multitasking, and much more on the device here. Now, I will briefly mention the camera, because both of them does have 3 cameras, but slightly different. The new 16 Pro has 48 Fusion and a 48 Ultra telephoto camera versus the iPhone 12, which has a 12 megapixel main camera, and the ultra wide and the telephoto as well. So in terms of your photo and video, you're going to notice much difference in terms of what you're getting here. As you notice here, things like portrait mode are available, but this spatial mode is not available. And then the cinematic mode, which is not available as well, are still the key features. Along with those are stereo sound on the iPhone 16 Pro. So much improvement in that area on it. And then the next thing you're going to be talking about, it's going to be your battery life between these two devices. Now the 16 Pro has a massive 27 hours versus the 12 Pro, which has 17 hours. So 10 more hours difference. So a huge bump since it's been 4 years, of course. The improvement of battery life has shown on it. Now, another hidden thing about the 16 Pro is the wireless charging capabilities that it will have with up to 25 watt with a 30 watt wireless adapter. The iPhone 12 Pro does wireless charging, but at a very slow rate. Now, another hidden thing about this phone are going to be the Wi-Fi on it. So you have the 12 Pro, which has Wi-Fi 6. The 16 Pro has capability for Wi-Fi 7. Again, that's going to be dependent on your modem and router as well, if that is something that you're using. Now, finally, the other big aspect of these phones are going to come down to the software itself. So you might be wondering, what does that mean for the software? Well, the iPhone 16 Pro comes with iOS already 18, and then the iPhone 12 Pro can update to iOS 18. So this phone still gets a major update here, and that's where the big difference is between these phones. Now with the 12 Pro, you can take advantage of most of the features that are available except certain ones. For example, Apple Intelligence is not available on the 12 Pro. Even on the 16 Pro, Apple Intelligence hasn't made it its way. It's going to come sometime in fall. We're not exactly sure. And then along with that are going to be other things around features like crash detection that's available on the 16 Pro, not available on the 12 Pro, roadside assistant via satellite, messaging via satellite, which basically you can connect your 16 Pro to the satellite whenever you don't have cell service or Wi-Fi. Unfortunately, those features are not available on the 12 Pro, so they're going to be a big difference in terms of actual functionality. We expect the iPhone 12 Pro probably will get another major update, so if you're looking for the basic needs and a little bit more with the 12 Pro, it's going to be still holding strong another year or two. But the 16 Pro, of course, has much more of the upgrade. So is it worth upgrading from a 12 Pro to a 16 Pro? Speakingly, there is no 12 Pro that you can buy unless you have a used one, but if you are upgrading to it, definitely worth it because of a lot of changes that has happened. As I mentioned, camera improvement, your battery life improvement, all of those satellite features that you're getting as well, and then the Wi-Fi 7 if you're using all that, and of course just the general speed of it when it comes to gaming if you play a lot of heavy graphic gaming. But again, the 12 still holds up. If you don't want to spend that $1,000 to upgrade, you might be still good with the 12 Pro. Again, great phone overall between both of these phones, and it's a new wave for both of these phones, and that's kind of what we think of it. Again, I want to hear from you guys. What's your thought on the iPhone 12 Pro and the 16 Pro? If you're using it, have used it, have you upgraded? Leave a comment in the comment section. Would love to hear from you guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.